What is up? Happy Thursday! And yes, it is me, Donny Baker, founder and discoverer and uh, person behind all this LPR Sound Foundation. That would be me. And just wanted to let you know that we are live. Let me put the little thing there that says we're live, just in case somebody's worried thinking we ain't live. We are definitely live because that's what we do. Hey, welcome to Thursday, man. It's Thursday live. I had to push it back just a little bit because I had a meeting that I had to be at. I try to keep it consistent, 10:15, but I think 10:45 might work better for everybody. Let me know if you're here. Let me know how many of us are here in the chat. I know I'm here. So I wanted to start off today with a kind of a little story. I want to explain in case anybody listening to me right now had gone to the website, ES Audio, the studio website. Not Learn Pro Recording, but the studio website. If you've been to the website this past week and you went there, click and nothing, yeah, that's that was an issue. We had a little, I hate to say it, but snafu in how things work. I don't know if everyone here understands how the internet works. I'm not here to explain to you how the internet works, but in simple terms, because I'm a simple person, I don't know how the internet works. We've had a website, man, I want to say 1995, 1996 was our first internet presence. And if you dig really deep, you can find it. It's still there. That's the thing with the internet, man. Nothing ever goes away. There's an archive of it somewhere if you really want to dig on the black web or the dark web, whatever they call it. But it's there if you want to go look it up. But no, we've had a website for a very long time. The studio, we've been a studio since 2004. So we've had a website for the studio since 2004 at least. So there's that. But the way the internet works is a website. All right, so you have a domain. Our domain is esaudio.com. We bought that. You got to register your domain with a registration place called a registrar. GoDaddy would be a great, simple registrar that everybody knows, right? GoDaddy. You register your domain name with GoDaddy. You guys are in my membership. If you're not my membership, why not? What the hell? But in the membership, there's the entire Audio Business Building Academy, and there's a lot of the information about how to register your domain and how to build how to get your website out there and why, and social media and all that's in the Audio Business Building Academy. Specifically, Module 5, Marketing and Business Strategies. That is where you're going to find this information. But registering your domain is a thing that you have to do. Okay, so you want your name. Okay, let's say your name is Billy Bob Productions. You want to buy the domain billybobproductions.com if no one else has it. If somebody else already has it, you need to change your strategy and find a different name that you can actually attain. So all this is in the Audio Business Building Academy that you can get. Oh, you know what? I'm going to give you this one. I'm going to put it in the chat. This is the mini version of it. It doesn't have a lot of the extras that the full version has, but the full version is part of our membership, and our membership is literally $19 a month. Anybody can get in. When you buy the mini course for $19, it gives you the opportunity to get into the membership. Otherwise, the membership is closed until November. We only open it 2 times a year, once in May and once in November for the public. But if you buy a course, including the mini course, then you're eligible to come into the membership. It's got a 14-day free trial, so you get in there, see what's in there. If you don't like it, get out. So back to the internet thing. So the domain registration. So I thought I have a lot of my domains. We have a lot of domains. Not really a lot, maybe 10. But my wife's got hers. My son's photography business is in there. We own a publishing company, a record label. All that's kept at GoDaddy, except for esaudio.com. That one was somewhere else. And I thought, being the smart person that I am and the business savvy person that I claim to be, I thought, let me get all my domains in one place and make it easy so I don't have to go to two different places to register and renew my domain names. So I thought, let me take esaudio.com and move it over to GoDaddy with all our other domains. It'll make life easy for us. Okay, that was the start of that was the idea. It was an awesome idea. You guys can agree. I mean, that's having everything in one place and you only got to go to one thing to check all your stuff. Yeah, that's awesome, right? So what I didn't realize before I actually set into motion the movement was that my email is also connected to my domain. studio@esaudio.com is the email. Okay. And so this is for the studio. This isn't LPR. But so I thought, yeah, okay, that's going to go. So it'll be the same, right? So I didn't even think about it. So what happened, the way the internet works is that you have an address. Okay. You have a domain and that domain has an address. It's basically a number that's assigned to your domain. So when somebody types in esaudio.com, the internet knows where your stuff is at. It knows where to send your people. So that changed. That number changed when my domain moved to GoDaddy. That number changed. So now when somebody types in esaudio.com, or even they go to a saved bookmark, the internet doesn't know where esaudio.com is. It doesn't know where it lives. So now my website's down. So I'm like, oh crap, the website's down. What do I do? So I went to GoDaddy and I said, oh crap, I didn't realize that my website was, I should have known, but I didn't realize that my website was going to be down. So what I didn't know at GoDaddy was that my email was connected to my domain. So now my email is not working. So studio@esaudio.com doesn't work. I'm not getting any emails. It's funny because it's connected to my Gmail. I can send emails, but I can't receive emails. Okay. So my problem came in that my verification email for GoDaddy was studio@esaudio.com. So I go to GoDaddy chat and I said, hey, I got a problem. Y'all can help me out. And she's the chat lady was like, yeah, I got you. Just go here, click that, and change it. So I go, okay, let me go in there. And it says, we sent you a verification email to studio@esaudio.com. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I'm not getting emails. So I told the chat lady, I said, I'm not getting the email. Sorry. I can't verify this to get it done because my email is not working. So she said, oh, do it again. And then we did it a third time. And then I get this message at GoDaddy says, oh, your stuff's locked out for 7 days because you failed to put in your verification code. And I was like, oh crap. 7 days with no internet access, with no domain, with no esaudio.com? How are clients gonna go book from the website because they can't? They can for 7 days? Are you kidding? That's death. That's gonna be crazy. So the lady was like, oh yeah, you shouldn't have done that. Well, you told me to. So what the hell? So anyway, long story. I know it's a long story, but anyway, so she said, oh, well, what you can do is you can set up your cell phone as a verification, but that takes 24 hours. And I'm thinking, oh, well, 24 hours, it'll verify on my cell phone instead of my email, but I'm still locked out for 7 days. And she said, yeah, you're still locked out for 7 days, but at least when you come back, you'll have verification on your phone and you won't need, dude, you know how many emails I get in a day? Damn. I mean, seriously, imagine 7 days with not getting any emails. I was hoping that all my emails would just stack up and they would come later, which they didn't, by the way. And that's a Gmail thing. We'll talk about that some other time. But so after 24 hours, I actually set an alarm on my phone. I was like, all right, 24 hours from right now, I'm gonna call back. So I called back. I got a hold of this guy named Kenneth, at GoDaddy. Super cool guy. If you ever deal with Kenneth at chat support, tell him I said hello. Guitar player. He's in a band. He's a cool guy, man. We talked we were on the phone for literally an hour and 15 minutes. So, but that was fun. But Kenneth said, yeah, I don't know what that lady was talking about, man. Just do the thing. You're not locked out. What the hell? He said, oh, you're locked out from doing changes to your domain. You're not locked out from setting up your website or setting up your emails. So, so Kenneth was like, yeah, man, just do the thing. So literally it came back. We got it back in a couple minutes. So Kenneth, shout out to Kenneth, bro. If you're listening, thank you, man. Appreciate you. But yeah, that was a stressful couple of days there, bro. Let me tell you, it was over a weekend, fortunately. So, it wasn't too bad. We got the website back up on Monday this week. And, so I proceeded to rebuild my website. And if you guys have been to the new website recently, let me know what you think. Shoot me an email. Again, that's, you can send it to here, info@leonardprorecording.com. Shoot me that email. Or at the studio website is studio@esaudio.com. There's a link for it on the contact page there you'll find when you go to the website. But let me know what you think about the new website. Let me know what you think about the layout, how it looks, how it feels. That literally only took me, it took me 2 days because I had to do it and then get approval from the boss lady and then upload it. So, but let me know what you think, man. Let me know what you, I can show you a little bit of it right now. Let me see. I got a screen share. This is the, take the live thing off. This is the new website. It just kind of looks kind of clean. I like how it looks clean. You know what I'm saying? It looks kind of clean. It's really to the point. You can still book your studio here at the top. Another button to book your studio here. Some pictures. This is the main page. I wasn't trying to get too technical or deep on anything. The contact page, whatever. But up here, you can go into the new studios. I did change those. Everything's new. So I changed Studio A, got a couple pictures, some FAQs, some quotes, and I kept everything pretty consistent. So Studio B has the same thing. The tour, there's a gallery, which is kind of cute. You can go in there and look at pictures, whatever. A client list, same thing. About us, staff and engineers. I kind of cleaned this one up a little bit, made it a little bit more. It's easier. It's cleaner. I kind of like it. Services. Right here, I mean, this is it. That's what we do, man. We got news and contact. I mean, I kind of like the new website. I really do. It's clean, it's easy, and it was so quick, man. It was so, we do host. Now, your domain is somewhere that tells the internet where to go. Your host is where your website your host is where your website stays. It's like your house, okay? And then you got your yellow pages that tells everybody where your house is. Let's call it that, all right? Yellow Pages, it's a book that used to come to your house that had everybody's name and phone number in it and their address so you could find anybody in your town. It was called a phone book. I know y'all don't know. Y'all don't even know what I'm talking about. I'll have to find one and show it to you one day because it's funny. But so imagine that. The domain is the book where all your information's kept about who you are, where you are, and how to contact you. Then your website it's your house. It's everything about you. It's like you go into your house, you see the living room, the kitchen, the closet, whatever. Everything's right there on your website. So the host that we use is Squarespace, and that is also in the Audio Business Building Academy. I give you a couple of ideas of where to host your website, and it's pretty cheap. It's $20 a month, I think, $22 a month, something like that. It's not too bad for what you get, and it's pretty simple. And then the emails still run through there. But I have since made it to where if that email goes down, it points to another email on as an emergency. It's like an emergency contact for emails if they're not coming through. So I sent them somewhere else to I have a personal .me account at Apple. Whatever, man. I digress. If there's anybody here with me got any questions, comments, or concerns about websites or hosting or anything about that. Now just hit me up in the chat, man. Let me know what you think. So in the Audio Business Building Academy, we do talk about social media and posting to social media. I've seen a lot of studios too where they don't have a web presence. They don't have a website. they're only on Instagram or they're only on Facebook, you know, and to me that's kind of to me that I mean, no offense to anyone that does that at all. I'm not trying to make anybody mad, but to me that seems very temporary. It's like, you know, you're just you're living in an RV. We're going back to the home analogy. It's like, you know, you live in an RV so you can move around wherever you want. You know, so that it doesn't, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm old school. Maybe I feel like, you know, we got to have a web presence. It just for me it just makes it feel like this is where I'm at. I'm here all the time, you know. And I'm not like moving around all the time, because the difference between, well, for me the social media feeds are exactly what they are. They're feeds. So you post something on social media, and then when somebody else posts something on it, yours moves down one. Somebody else posts, yours moves down again. So it's a feed. It continually is being pushed down. So you got to continually post. That's why marketing gurus are telling you to post 5-6 times a day on Instagram. You know, put out 14 TikToks every day, and people start to notice you. Yeah, I ain't got time for that, man. I'm busy recording and making music and stuff. So that's just, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the social media feeds. We actually have the owner of the studio actually does that. That's what she likes to do, and that's how she does it. She posts to the feed. I'll post to reels. I might throw a quick video or something once a week. But I might throw a TikTok out once a week if I feel like it. I don't make that a priority on my day, but you know, anyway. So social media for me is not marketing. If you're trying to market, I mean, if you're buying ads on Instagram, I kind of feel like that's a waste of money. You should buy a piece of equipment that you can use to make more money instead of spending money at Instagram, because it's going to keep moving down. And when somebody sees a sponsored ad even on YouTube, man, if I see a sponsored ad if somebody searches, let's say somebody searches for something and a sponsored ad comes up, that means somebody paid. If it says sponsored, that means they paid to be there, you know? But if you use the proper search words, which is all of this is in the Audio Business Building Academy. I don't know why I feel like I'm pushing that today, but it's in there. In the links right now, you can see that's for the ABBA Mini, Audio Business Building Academy Mini. So that one is it's cheap, bro. It's $19. Come on, man. Everybody got $20. Just maybe skip the Starbucks for the afternoon. You'll be all right. There's a ton of information in there that's going to help you with your business as an audio professional. This is what I try to focus on, is especially on Thursday Lives. This is ask me anything about your audio business as a professional. If you want to make this your living, you gotta do stuff. I mean, you can't just go, okay, well, I'm an audio engineer. All right, how are people gonna find you, man? How are people gonna call you? Why are they gonna call you? Why are they gonna find you? Why are they gonna look for you? I mean, come on, man. You got to get out there and do work, you know? So in order to get out, it's kind of a circle. You got to get out there and do work, but in order to get out there and do work, you got to have people be able to find you. Yeah, if all you got is Instagram, kill it. Kill Instagram. I mean, flood it. You know, if that's all you got, do it. But don't depend on that. You know, when you start growing, you need to grow. You need to get bigger. You need to diversify, if you will, and don't put all your eggs in one basket, as grandma might say, you know. Get out there all over the place. I mean, dude, we're on pretty much every social media you could think of, I think. I mean, are you guys on Pinterest? I don't know. Who ever heard of somebody going to Pinterest to look for stuff? But they do. They absolutely do, you know. Of course, the big one is Google. You know, somebody does a Google search for a studio in Glendale, California. Boom, I'm at the top. I'm right underneath the sponsored ads. I don't pay, but I'm right underneath the sponsored ads because of the search words that we use. They're called SEO, search engine optimization words. Certain words that are in my website are also in the search that people do. So as more people do a search for me, the more optimized my words become, if you will. And it keeps me at the top without me having to pay for sponsored ads at Google or at YouTube, you know. All the YouTube videos that come up, the search engines are designed to route people from the search to my studio website. Even the videos that we do here at LPR, those words are designed to send people from Learn Pro Recording to the studio. And so when somebody does a search for what's your favorite, what's the best microphone for female vocals, boom, I'm at the top, bro. I mean, that's just how it works with the SEO words. And we don't pay for that. We do work. We do work that. With the social media feeds, they all have the hashtags, if you will. That's the hashtags, man. They're pointing people somewhere. That's what hashtags are designed to do, is to point people places. And we try to push everybody back to the website, because that's where it belongs. But with the website, that was literally a stressful couple of days, man, when the website was down. I didn't know what to do. I was a little bit butthurt when that lady told me to do the thing 3 times, and then it said 7 days, locked out for 7 days. I was like, what the hell, man? That kind of, aggravated me and frustrated. I was more frustrated. I wasn't angry. I was just frustrated with myself. It's like, man, I shouldn't have touched this shit. I should just left it alone, man. But you know me, I got to go do stuff. If I'm bored, I'm like, let me see what I can do today. Yeah. So let's not do that. Let's get some more work in the studio so I don't get bored and do stupid stuff like that. How about that? So I just wanted to hang out with y'all for a little bit. I could see that nobody's got any questions, comments, or concerns. So we made this an Ask Me Anything today. So if you do have any questions and you're here, hit me up in the chat. I mean, I can actually show you the chat. Here it is. It shows up like this. This is what it looks like for me. I see the comments and comments and reactions. So there's that. If you guys do want to put anything in there, I'll throw you up in there and let everybody see that you're actually chatting with me. You know what I mean? So I can also throw. I don't think I have any. I don't have any old ones, but I can actually throw it on the screen as well. But I did not do that. Oh, I can look. It looks like this when I throw it on the screen. This is just a placeholder overlay, but comments show up like this, and then after 13 seconds, it should go away. It should. I don't know that this one will, because I didn't throw it up there like that. It's not a regular. It's a placeholder. So it's gonna go away. But so let me. Oh man, we're into at LPR. We're into this is studio tour month. We did the podcast studio, which is this room that I'm in right now. The podcast /production/writing room. It's a lot to say, but I actually had to change the menu. That's kind of funny. I actually had to change the menu on the website where you click on it, because podcast production writing was too wide for the mobile. Because I know most everybody's they're looking up stuff on their phone, and it was too wide for the mobile, so I had to make it just podcast production/production. But so we did that, and then we did last week was Studio B, which I thought was pretty cool. I kind of liked it. There's not a whole lot of outboard gear in Studio B, but there's enough that I was able to show you some stuff. Now this week coming up, Monday, which is the 23rd, is Studio A. I point this way because it's right behind me over here, behind that wall. It's on the other side of that wall. It takes up the whole back of the building, actually. So there's it's gonna be fun, man. That one's gonna be a little bit longer. There's a lot more stuff in there that we gotta look at, So while I'm doing this, I want you guys to let me know if there's any one particular piece of equipment that you want me to highlight, because next month, let me see the dates. Let me get up in here and see the dates. Next month is going to be, what am I calling it? I should have been prepared, huh? That's why you can tell this is live, bro. Come on now. Next month is going to be gear reviews. I'm calling it gear reviews, good, bad, and ugly. So the first week of October, which is going to be October 7th, Monday. The first Monday in October is October 7th. We're going to do fan favorites. So if you guys are watching the studio tour month and you see a particular piece of gear that you want me to highlight or talk more about, or even show you how it sounds, A/B it with some other stuff, let me know. Because the whole month of October is what we're doing. And the first week is fan favorites. So y'all let me know, Maybe I should swap that. Maybe I should make the last week fan favorites, give y'all some time to watch the tour videos, and then let me know what you want me to show extra. So I'm gonna swap those. I'll move those around. You see. But yeah, we're gonna tour some gear. We're gonna look at some specific gear, and review it. I'll let you know if I like it. I'll let you know if I don't like it. I'll let you know how I use it. I'll let you know how I don't use it. So there's a lot of gear in Studio A that there's some gear in Studio A that I don't ever use. There's a couple of pieces in there that I never use, but I'm gonna show them to you next week on the 23rd. Oh, and then on the 30th of September, this is live, so I can talk about dates and stuff. But on the 30th of September, I'm gonna take all the microphones and we're gonna lay them out, and we're gonna have them all in one place at one time. We're gonna talk about them. I don't think I've ever done that. I don't think I've ever had all the microphones in the entire studio in one place at one time. Like there's a microphone here, there's a microphone there, there's another microphone on the camera back there. The Studio B has a microphone in the control room. It's got another mic that we leave up in the live room. Now, I don't think I've ever had all the microphones in one place at one time. So we're gonna do that on the 30th. So get ready for that. That's gonna be fun. I'm kind of excited about that. Yeah, I'm gonna lay them all out nicely and take pictures for the website and stuff. But get ready, man. It's gonna be cool. So let me know any questions, comments, concerns, anything, anybody. Come on, man, interact. Let's get this done. I was kind of hoping that Thursday Live would have been a little bit more popular. Maybe it's the time. Shoot me an email. Here, let me give my email info@learnprorecording.com. Shoot me an email or leave me a comment. Yeah, this is gonna be as a replay. So leave me a comment down below if there's a better time during the day. If you don't like it in the morning, let me know. I could do it in the evening. The problem with doing it in the evening is that we sometimes get booked with sessions, and I can't do it because I'm actually running a session. I still run a studio. I mean, we're legit a recording studio. That's what we do. I'm an engineer. I mix. Mixing. I could take a break and do a live, but a tracking session. No, I gotta work, man. I don't have time to. I'd love to be able to do both. Maybe one day we could do both. I'll just set up a camera while I'm tracking, and you guys could come in and sit in my session with me. We'll make that a special day. We'll make that something special. We'll talk about that on another time. But let me know a better time. If you guys don't like mornings, let me know what's a better time to get together with you and hang out and answer your questions. I mean, that's kind of why I'm here, bro, is just to help out and to share my knowledge and experience with you. That's what older, wiser audio engineers need to do, man. We need to share our experiences and our knowledge with the young bucks that are coming up, so you guys understand what this art is of recording. It is an art. It's not just, let me make a song on my iPhone and put it up on Spotify and people listen to it. No, recording is an art form, and we should keep it as an art form and not make it AI. Don't let AI take over this art. I've never seen. I don't think I've ever seen AI like paint a picture, or I don't want that in my lifetime. I'm not looking for that, man. Because for instance, using a compressor in a proper way or not using a compressor when you don't need to is an art. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that in October when we talk about gear. I mean, there are times when you shouldn't use a compressor. You're like, what? I use a compressor on everything. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't. Maybe there are times when you should not use a compressor, and we will discuss. So, got one more minute. I'm going to get up out of here. Let me know, since you're not here live, you can leave questions in the comments, or again, shoot me an email, info@learnprorecording.com, and I will answer your question personally. We do have coaching available. I'm gonna throw that in the chat for somebody who hasn't used their free coaching call. I offer a free discovery coaching call. You and I are gonna hang out for 45 minutes, and I'm gonna see what I can do to help you. See what I can help you do to get started or to get to grow. If if you're stuck at a certain point and you can't feel like you're not moving on to be able to quit your day job, come hang out with me, man, on a coaching call. I'll definitely help you out. Definitely show you how you can make this your living. I mean, I've been doing this for a long time, but as a business, we've been esaudio.com. We've been ES Audio Recording Studios for 20 years. Yes. Thank you very much. So yeah, I mean, if I can survive 20 years of doing this, and I mean, honestly, raising my, taking care of the family, paying the rent, paying for everything, and raising the boy, and yeah, I did all that doing this, doing something I thoroughly enjoy to do. So come follow in the footsteps of what we do. So make this your living. Stop. I mean, it's great that that if you want to do this full time, you can. That's my point. But if you like the job, keep the job, man. That's just how it works. Some of us like jobs, some of us don't, and that's how the world works. So I appreciate y'all hanging out with me for a half hour, and I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm going to got a lot to do today, but it's been a pleasure hanging out with you. So if you're watching the replay, definitely leave me a comment or shoot me an email if you got any questions, comments, concerns about anything that we talked about today. But if you do have problems or issues with your website or your domains, go to the coaching link. I can help you with that in real time. So let me know. I will get up out of here. I'm going to press the outro button, as I always forget to do. So we'll see you guys next week. We'll see you Monday on the podcast. We'll see you Wednesday on the blog post. And of course, on Thursday next week, we'll see you live. Peace out. Donny B.